What is up, guys? Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Wanted to get on here, and my intention actually was to talk about the building phase of the SIBS formula, as I've talked about clarifying and then identifying and resourcefulness in the past couple of days. The intention today was to talk about the building phase, but had a pretty good conversation with a friend today and wanted to kind of freestyle on here a little bit. And that is the topic of external validation and relying on others to control your happiness. Now, I've talked about this before on here, and I'll probably talk about it again because it is such an important topic. I would say the most important. And if there's anything that you take from anything that I say, this would be the number one thing to focus on. And that is just the whole concept of relying on an external force, whether it be a person or a thing, doesn't matter, for your happiness. And let's take relationships, for example. If you're relying on that other person to give you a compliment or just to be in the right mood to make you happy, it's a recipe for disaster, really, because other people or other external things you have no control over. You have no control over their mood or how their day is going or what's going on in their lives to then impact yours in a positive way and make you happy. What you can control, however, is how you feel internally about yourself. And this comes from increasing confidence and releasing insecurities, and those things are difficult. And I've been there many times throughout my personal development journey where I wasn't confident in myself. I was afraid to be weak and vulnerable, and just so many different negative emotions that I had. So I would constantly rely on others for that validation, whether it be wanting to be in a relationship to have that validation from that person, from coworkers, bosses, you name it. I was constantly looking for that, like, let's call it next hit of a positive comment to boost my ego. But the problem with that is it just doesn't last very long. And then when a negative situation then comes up, you're back to being, at the bottom of the barrel, feeling like crap. So if you're constantly waiting for that next positive comment to come from somebody else or something in your environment, it's just going to set you up for, definitely at a minimum, inconsistent happiness, but it's going to ultimately set you up for failure in the long term. So the key here, guys, is focus internally on working on yourself in order to make yourself happy. And this comes through a few different ways, at least ways that have worked for me to increase my confidence, is working towards your goals that you have, increasing skills that you've always wanted to increase professionally, personally, whatever it might be. Build on those skills through reading, watching videos, listening to podcasts, whatever it might be. Physical fitness, so you're feeling good about your fitness, and it also helps your mental health as well. Meditation, you name it. There's so many things that you can do to help you kind of have that kind of inner peace with yourself and constant, let's not say constant, but more consistent happiness because it's coming from within. Obviously, there's going to be things that come up and things that happen that get in the way of that. And when those do, you're going to be able to not then rely on something else, an external force, to put you in that happiness state, but then you're going to be able to rely on yourself and what you've implemented to build your confidence and decrease your insecurities and all of those different things that are then in turn going to help you with your happiness. So once again, guys, hope this helps. Such an important topic. I'll definitely be talking about it again. If anybody has any questions on this or wants to talk about their situations personally, please reach out. Like I've always mentioned, I love to talk about these things and help people out with them ultimately. So reach out to me, guys. Once again, hope everyone's having an awesome day. And I will definitely be posting another video within the next day or two on the build phase of the SIBS formula. So look out for that as well. Have an awesome day, guys.